going in naked. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that even showed up on the beginning of our show. Hello, everybody. No, we're not doing that. If you heard it, we're not doing it. But if you didn't,
Derek said it. Derek said it. I made a comment. Greg said I miss our intros because we're doing StreamYard now instead of Ecamm because our computer won't handle the memory of
we need to make room.
Yeah. So I said, "Oh, we're going in naked," and so
I'm like, "No, it's too
Charlie,
cold, and it's not that kind of show." I think we almost scared Jim off. I think he was going to run for the hill.
No, I've been around Derek long enough to know that he says those things on purpose, but he plays it off like it's an accident, like it's a slip of the tongue. But we know better.
Oh my! Oh my!
Stop! All right, my cheeks are already hurting, and we just started the show.
He's like, "I'm out." Jim, come back. It's okay.
So welcome
for you, Gregory.
It is November 29th, and I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. We are here with our great friends and special guest, Dizney Nerd Herders, and to our left, is that left? Yes, to our left, and Jim down
that way
from where sunshine plays.
Oh look! Can you give me a glass of water or something from that side? It's so cool if you could actually do that. Oh my god! I just put my hand this way and you pulled a glass. That'd be so cool if I actually had it.
So we're just gonna be hanging out, getting caught up with. We haven't had a show with these guys in a long time, so we just want to get caught up and have you guys invited to hear the conversation. But we're going to talk about what we've been doing for a while.
So basically, you're saying that you invited everyone to eavesdrop on our conversation.
That's right. Your flies on the wall. Flies on the wall.
Wow, you've been downgraded not to explorers but flies. How do you feel about that?
So thank you for coming in. But Greg, why don't we welcome those that we have coming in? It looks like we get more people popping in.
So we have Daniel Fields, Angela Nemechek, Sir Giddy of the Beaches, Just Dave, welcome, Paul Eichenlaub, Ryan Richard, excuse me, Pepper Tree Villa, Tiffany Peacock, and we're at the bottom of the list for now. So welcome everybody.
Yes.
And I'm hopefully, more people will be coming in. It's just started. So
Jim, look at you wearing a sweatshirt.
It's cold here.
It is cold. You know what? Let's look at our temperature. Our temperature is 56 degrees and the low is 35. The other day I went out to go to the store and the car was completely frosted over, iced and everything. And that's like the first time this season that it's done that.
So Angela asked us to show her the tree. It's still not
it's not done yet.
So we will show you probably next week, and we're gonna have the camera face with the tree.
Yeah, we got too much stuff that needs to still be in its place, so it's not good to show right now.
Just Dave said it was 55. It's 55 there in Cocoa, Florida.
Oh, sorry. Ding, ding, ding. That was from Pepper Tree Villa. You didn't do it.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Is that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Greg, why don't we have a dilly dilly? You made this.
I did make it. Watch out.
Cranberry.
Dilly dilly.
Cranberry soda and what?
It is a
ginger ale.
Cranberry ginger ale, which once you taste it, you are hooked.
With a moonshine jar.
I think so.
Actually,
in there,
brandy.
Oh, you did?
Yep. Actually, these are Red Lobster mason jars that we got years ago. They were giving out the mason jars.
They weren't giving those out. You took them.
We bought them actually. But yeah,
they don't even sell those.
Not anymore. We probably asked for it. I don't know. We were given them, and we use them. We were drinking out of them at the restaurant, and so they gave them to us. But
Paul Eichenlaub said that it was 14 degrees. Paul, are you in Canada? Paul's from Canada, right? Or am I wrong? I'm not sure where he's at. Gary in Georgia is at 27, and Angela said they're in the 20s. So it is definitely winter has hit us now. We can actually say we're in.
It's still technically fall. First day of winter is a few days before Christmas, I think.
First, I think.
Mark Langenkamp,
Chicago. Okay. Welcome, Mark.
Homework assignment. Keep practicing. Keep practicing.
Chicago.
I like
Pretty close to Canada, you know.
I'm sorry?
I suppose from Chicago, it's pretty close to Canada, right?
Peppertree left their motel room yesterday morning in
Buellton.
Right across the river, the big gigantic river, right? I mean, the big lake. Isn't
No, that's Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Peppertreeville. I thought you were off of.
Geography is not my strong point.
I thought
you haven't figured that out. Yeah. But I'm getting better at guessing those years of those pictures.
I'm not.
If you pull that, then that is going to fall and break.
It's 55 here in Tampa as well.
What are we?
Apple weather told me so.
57. 57 here in Middle Florida.
Middle Florida.
AB, welcome. Nancy Fields, welcome.
Right next to Canada, brother.
Movie Mania Nick,
right.
welcome. All right, we're just welcoming people as they come in.
Yes, we got a lot of the nerd herders. I don't say they've been attacking us. It's a nerd herd attack.
Did you
attack?
Do you like your drink?
Herd attack.
Your drink? Wow, Julie, drink up. Why don't you like this?
Mark said it's 46 degrees down in UCLA. Southern California is pretty cold right now.
What's wrong?
No, that's not. Read his previous. He explains what UCLA is.
That's right.
Not the college.
Upper corner of Louisiana.
Oh, all right.
Lower Alabama. Okay. This.
I didn't like the alcohol in it.
Do you want me to add something different? It's cranberry ginger ale. You can only get it during the holidays, but we've kind of concocted different drinks. We've used peppermint vodka. That was overpowering. It was like drinking peppermint schnapps with ginger ale in it and cranberry. But yeah, we're trying different variations of it.
So you guys, tell us kind of what you've been. I don't even know the last time that we were trying to figure out the last time we talked.
It's been
together.
months.
Yeah. So what's been kind of going on lately? We'll start with the Dizney Nerd Herders. What's new over the last, say, 36 hours? No, I'm just kidding. What's been happening? I don't know. How's
your life been going, basically?
Yes.
Well, over the last couple of weeks, Christmas has broken out all over Central Florida. You know, Christmas in Universal Studios, Christmas in Disney, Christmas everywhere. Everywhere you look is Christmas now. So we've been attending. We've done some parties already. We did the first Christmas party at Magic Kingdom. We're going to be doing Jollywood nights in about 2 or 3 weeks with some friends.
Like 2 weeks.
With Walt Melissa from Mouse Talk, and we just did the first time a few nights ago. We watched the Macy's Day Christmas Parade at Universal Studios. It's always fun.
Oh,
so we've been getting out there doing those things. It's been a blast.
Macy's.
I mean, it's definitely. The thing is, yes, it's still November. I understand that, but in your brain, it's the first experiences of that year for the Christmas season, so it's very energetic. It's people are, you can feel the vibe of people getting into that Christmas season. And I realize it's still only November, but it's still palpable with
It is.
with the vibe there. It's just awesome, and it's something that we really, really like. So we've been throwing ourselves into the middle of all of it as much as we can.
I didn't know Macy's did a Christmas parade at Universal Studios.
Yeah, it's they go through not the Islands of Adventure, it's the older park, but they do a big lap
With
around
all the balloons. Yeah.
They have the people with the big float balloons, and then on musical floats with different songs and stuff throughout the. They do a good job.
Yeah.
Um,
It's definitely a different feel than it is for.
Different than Disney, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But it's more like New York with the Macy's
yeah, it's like the
parades.
Thanksgiving Day parade,
You got all the people holding
Christmas
the
parade.
strings, yeah.
Yep, and it's a really good time, and it's not freezing cold, even though we were wearing jackets the other day.
Yeah, we were.
But it was very, very nice, and they have a really cool somewhat cool Christmas tribute store that they have in there too now. So it's you go through all the different scenes. If you've ever been through the tribute store at Universal's, it's usually themed, and now it's themed for the holidays. So they have like Harry Potter, they have the Grinch, they have other things that are throughout different rooms decorated throughout for different holiday I don't know, themes throughout the different rooms. So that's pretty cool to go through too. And of course, plenty of merchandise you can purchase.
Yeah.
And Jim, how have you been doing?
Well, wait. Let's first, before we say that, welcome in. I'm Cruising Karen, and thank
I
you
said
everyone.
welcome to her.
You did on the thing, but not verbally. And thank you everyone.
Welcome, Cruising Karen.
Thank you everyone for welcoming people in. So I really appreciate it when you guys do that. And first, Angela asked you, Jim, hey Jim, what are you looking at?
I'll tell you what I'm looking at. I don't have a laptop with a camera at the top of the monitor. I've got a separate camera, which is there, and my monitor that I'm looking at's over here. So I'm looking at the live stream. I'm looking at you guys. So, but it's over there, so it probably looks awful. So I'm sorry.
I know. Jim, he's said this countless times through the years that he loves this time of year. He enjoys it up to the day of Christmas. He looks forward to everything up to the day. Why is that? Have you been getting ready for the decorating and everything?
No, it's not that I don't like Christmas Day. It's just that, like the whole month before Christmas is wonderful, and I like listening to the horrible Christmas songs on the local radio station when I get in the car. Like I'd never listen to that at home, but when I'm in the car, I listen to it, and just the commercials on TV and all of it, even and the good stuff, the neighborhood that our cul-de-sac. 95% of us have lights on our house, and it's awesome, and it's just all of that I love. And it's not that I don't like Christmas Day; it's just that it's kind of anticlimactic. It's like Christmas Day isn't any more than any of those other days for me, really. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's like because you think, oh, it's over now. This is what we were trying to get up to, and then.
I'm still celebrating until New Year's, but
yeah, that's what we do.
It's all good. It's like this time of year. This is all one big holiday. This month. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just like it.
Now, I personally think that the holidays start with Halloween because it just gets better from there. I mean, it's all holidays.
I think it starts with my birthday, which leads into.
It's not all that,
Oh, okay. But Jim, what's been going on with your channel, with you? How you been?
I've been well. Thanks for asking. My channel. I do a Tuesday evening live stream, and that's pretty much all I've been doing. Like I stopped vlogging, and I stopped releasing videos on a regular basis like I used to. But one, out of necessity, I've just been so busy with work and family, and I'm not complaining. I like what I'm doing, and I'm good. And the live stream's a lot of fun. It's just a hangout with friends to me every week. I enjoy it a lot. But, and I'm not necessarily ready to announce this just yet, but I've been working on a new, an additional YouTube channel. I'm not at liberty to discuss anything about it, and it's no big deal to anybody other than me. But so I've been fooling around with that as well. It has nothing to do with my More Sunshine Please channel, but it's just something I'm kind of I can't say too much. I'm experimenting with things, and I'm a video production teacher in high school, so I like editing and messing around with stuff. So this new channel kind of lets me try some stuff out. So that's all I can say right now.
That's exciting.
Welcome, J&N Travels and Simba 2. Yeah, you'll have to let us know when you have it up and running so we can check it out.
You know, I'll tell you guys after the live stream.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Awesome.
Daniel Field said,
Oh, not you guys, just you guys. I'm kidding.
Wow, I see how it is.
Daniel said Christmas is like packing day at the end of a cruise.
Wow.
It's sad
Wow.
that it's finally over.
See, I don't think of it like that. I enjoy everything all the way up to Christmas. I mean, yeah, it's sad that it's going to be over, but by that time, I think you're so overloaded with Christmas music and cakes and cookies and treats and, you know, whatever else you do during the holiday time for Christmas that you're ready for it to be over and go to the next holiday, because then you got the partying with the New Year's and everything. So it's like a nonstop roller coaster. It's a fun roller coaster, but it's nonstop until after New Year's Day, you know. So I like the whole thing, really.
Angela says, for me, the time Christmas comes anymore, all the celebrating is already over. So to me, it's just another day almost.
Well, I have already reached the point where I know it's only late November, but I have reached the point that if the Jackson 5, what is it? Santa Claus is coming to town comes on, I have to shut the radio off already. So
he threatens the radio. If this is the Jackson 5 one, I'm going to turn you
I've
off.
already heard it like 20 times.
That's like the big. You're talking about I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
No.
Well, that's
that
the
the
big.
one?
That's the big one. Jackson 5 sings from Christmas.
They did that one too. Yeah,
They do,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
I can't think of another one that they do for Christmas.
I hear them on our at work on the radio station there. Welcome in, Jamie Wilhite. She says I was going to be on time, but my daughter needed to talk. So hello, friends. Welcome in.
Well, family first, but
And
thank you.
The Life Adventure Show. Greg, do you know who that is? That is Tammy. So welcome in.
Welcome.
Yes, Tammy and I chat quite a bit on the Polo. So great to see you on here. So yes, we have been doing a lot of cruises. Can you remember the last time? The last time we've been to a Disney park was
Awesome, Tammy.
a year ago when we came off the cruise, the back-to-back cruises that we went on. We went to Disneyland with Angela just after Halloween.
That's the last time
And
we've
that's
been
the
to
last
Disney.
time that we've been to Disneyland. So we haven't been that much. So we've mainly been doing cruises.
Well, I do watch people on TikTok that I follow go live on Disney, so it's fun to see them go on the rides and stuff and take you around. So it's kind of like you're there, but you're not there, and you want to be there, but you can't be there.
Yeah.
Did I say the word there too much?
Maybe a little bit there that you did.
But yeah, it's fun to watch them.
But things changed for us recently, and we've been renting for the longest time.
We're pulling back on some
And
things.
yeah, we've had to change some of our future plans, future cruises, because now we're going to have to look at either renting or buying. So we're looking at buying this place
when it's able to be for sale.
Yes. So there's things that has to be done for that. But that was a little bit of stress during that time, what was going on.
Yeah, it's
but
kind of
it's
settled
all
a little bit.
It's all worked out for the good, and we've had a chance to get through Black Friday. I work in retail, and actually this was probably the smoothest and most prepared I've ever been for a Black Friday. So that went through good, and we're gearing up for 4 more weeks before Christmas. So been excited on that. We did cancel another cruise that we had planned in February, but we're still hosting our own group cruise in next Labor Day. We're hosting that up into Canada. And then we also have another cruise that Greg and I are going by
Doing
ourselves.
just us,
So
yep.
so we still have plans for that. But looking forward to getting through this year and just being really appreciative of those you have in your life
Yeah.
and friends, family, just being appreciative of just so many things. So that's what we're looking forward to upcoming this year.
This charging.
You know what? It does not look like it's charging.
It's
So
plugged in. I just want to make sure it doesn't go out. Speaking of Black Friday, is it really Black Friday anymore? Because they seem to have
it's Black Week.
they seem to have deals way before, like maybe a month sometimes.
Yeah, they're kind of ruining it.
I went there on, was it Saturday? I only really wanted to go to Target, but I was so underwhelmed when I went there. They normally have like boxes of
That's like it was last year.
movies and books, and the one Target I went to, they were all sold out. It was like buy two get one free or something. I went to another Target and they had more, but the sale I don't think was the same, or it looks different. But I saw things I would like. I just thought, no, I'm just gonna behave, and I went there, got what I needed, and got out of there. And then we had Cyber Monday this past Monday. Did anybody take advantage of Cyber Monday?
I got it on Amazon.
Yeah, some things
Yeah.
on Amazon you're getting supposedly 60% off this or that, but I have a feeling it's all pre-marked up anyways to begin with, you know. But
The markup, markdown
that type of
deal.
thing.
Yeah.
I saw some things. I won't get into it on the show, but yeah, I was just, really, I can't believe that's happening. But okay. Whoops.
Tammy was saying she likes your sweater. More sunshine, please. We were talking about that.
He needs to make one.
Make one into an actual
Yes.
sweater.
Yeah, if anybody knows how to make a sweater, an actual sweater like that, I'm all ears.
Well, Angela knows how to crochet. Angela, do you want to try to make a sweater like that? You know, hook somebody up here with that.
You have to make 5 of them though.
Welcome in, Amy from AJC Magic TV. Thank you for coming in tonight. So, you guys, what do you have plans for, and maybe not upcoming, but also what do you look forward to in the month of December? So this time we'll start with Jim.
Well, as a teacher, I love December because it's a short work month for me. So, and that includes, I'm a high school teacher. So we've got the first 2 weeks of December is business as usual, but that third week in December, wait a minute, do I have that right? Anyway, one of those is exam week because it's the end of the semester down here, and then winter break. So it's kind of a half a month for me, and that's of work, and that's most what I love about December.
That's how Sophie's college is. Same
Yeah,
time frame with the exams and everything.
yeah, it's wonderful.
Angela, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm trying to express your crocheting skills to everybody.
But you already have a list because like sweaters.
Well, we don't want crocheted sweaters. We want knitted sweaters, right?
Oh, it's the
Like
same,
I don't want to wear macrame. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
it's the same difference. It's just
It's
tighter.
not. It's not at all.
Well, when you knit, it's tighter than crocheting. Just tighten it a little more, Angela. Come on.
We have Life is Good Today.
Woo! Welcome,
Ronnie and Alma. Thank you for
We
coming
got
in
to
and joining
meet
us.
them finally on the
We
last
did.
cruise. That was awesome.
That was fun. And
I have no idea what's going on outside. I'm hearing dogs barking and weird noises and everything. Jim, you normally show people, you did in the past, you show on your show different inflatables that people do in their front yards. Have you seen any new or interesting ones this year, or are they all set up yet, or no?
Not yet. My wife told me about one that's somewhere in our neighborhood, and I can't remember what it is, but she said it was pretty cool. That's an awful story, but that's all I've got for you.
So, yeah, Derek actually bought a replacement inflatable well, Christmas Yoda or the child from The Mandalorian, if you guys watch that show. Because the other one shorted out and it got dirty from the rain and everything. I think we need to watch a YouTube video on how to properly clean those, because I can't imagine. There's this one person on TikTok I follow, and it took him at least a week to do his outside and inside. And he has at least 20, if not more, inflatables outside. I can't imagine if a storm came through what they would look like and how you would clean them. But our neighbors across the way, I saw she was hosing one down, and I'm like, are you supposed to do that? So I went over, I said, hi, I'm your neighbor. I just said, does that work? I said, because ours are dirty, and I would think that would short them out. She said, I don't know, I'm trying, because last year we had so much rain. I said, well, let me know if it works or not. I haven't heard anything, so I don't know if it actually works.
So Mark said high school teaching would be a great job if it weren't for the students.
I've said that myself before, and it's absolutely true.
So Ronnie is a fellow teacher from Life is Good Today. But Ronnie, do you teach at university or are you in high school? I thought you taught at university, so correct me if I'm wrong. And then don't forget Pepper Trivella. Sherry does crafts, so she can explain
I just
to you
saw that, yeah.
the difference between what's knitting and what's not.
Well,
and
I know
even
knitting is tighter than crocheting. It's a different moving of your hands.
Stephen does embroidery with Tammy. Very interesting. I would not be able to do that. Men should be able to knit, sew, embroider. I know how to sew. I learned that when I was in elementary school. But nothing wrong with picking up another skill. Moonlight Adventures, thank you so much for joining us at night. And
at night because they're moonlight. As opposed to the daytime, because it's nighttime here at 5 o'clock in Pacific Standard Time. So you, Stacy and Charlie, are already decked out with your Christmas tree. Are you guys done decorating?
What are your plans?
Or do you have more, or what are your plans?
I think
we are
done.
pretty much done. We upgraded we now have 6 Christmas trees, which is like insane for us.
Yeah.
We had one for like forever. We used to have one in the poker room back in the old house, so maybe 2 on some years.
Yeah.
But this year we saw some little ones that we really, really like, and we have the space for them. So for us, 6 trees is like insane for us.
Nope, wrong one. That one.
Oh, there's one back there over this shoulder too. We got one up here. We got one over there. We got one back there. Back over.
Give it another 5 years, and you'll have as much as a 35 Pepper Tree Village.
Oh my gosh.
No, but this one's like 20 years old, and this is like an old Martha Stewart one, so it's lasted quite a bit, and it's still fuller than the ones we're seeing that are new. So we still haven't
that means
trigger with it yet. So
that means they stood the test of time, and it was well made. Things nowadays, they're not made how they were back then. They just fall apart.
Is it fuller or more full? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's definitely.
We can barely handle one real tree. I cannot see us having that many. What was going?
No, we have another tree.
We have the metal tree that you unfold and you stick our Starbucks cups on. What were you looking at?
So Gary from Destination Fun is here. Angela says, I'll call you after and explain everything about the Titans.
Okay. I don't know how to take that, but okay.
And I think did I miss? I think I got everything. Okay, perfect. So we are looking forward to.
We are halfway through the hour. Wow, we're going to talk about a lot. Go ahead.
We a few years ago. Okay, I'm not even explaining this right. There's a place called Christmas Tree Lane in Fresno, and it goes through the old part of Fresno with like the old houses, and they got the really tall pine trees. And they loop.
It's a very ritzy area too.
Tree to tree, yeah. So it doesn't have curbs. It's like a really old, like you're walking through like the 1940s area. It's a very, high end area, and you can drive through it. I think it's about 7 miles to drive through it, but they open it up twice a year. They did before, and you can walk it.
Mhm.
So this
We're-
coming Saturday
We're gonna
is
do
going
the
to
first
be
walk
the
night,
first night, and we're going to walk it. They haven't done it.
not the
right,
full
maybe
7 miles.
3 years. 3 years ago, I think, when right before COVID hit, and they haven't had it since then. So
Mm-mm.
we always get bundled up. There's a starting spot where we go to a Starbucks and we get our mocha or hot coffee and our cranberry
treats,
bliss bars. And
We
we
get
head
all
on down
decked out
and,
with Christmas and stuff.
with my Buffalo Bills thick winter jacket that I get to wear.
Are you guys gonna vlog it?
How is that?
We've filmed it before as parts of our live show, but
Yeah,
I mean, we can. I don't know how it's going to come out because usually there's so many people. Like,
yeah,
young.
it can get crowded. It's sometimes it's just something that you just want to do and just take in and enjoy for yourself. And I mean, we might take some pictures and small videos and stuff like that, but I don't think we would go live. If that's what you mean, and vlog it.
One of the houses though that is on there was that show, Christmas Battle of Christmas Lights or something.
Yeah, I was talking to my supervisor about that, and they won.
They won. One of the
Mhm.
houses had won on
Oh wow.
episode. So yeah, it's really had a couple more people drop in. It looks like Cheryl won deck down and also cruising scene. So thank you for joining us.
Pepper Tree Villa saw a Christmas tree with music blaring in the middle of an intersection in downtown Gastine last night. That's interesting. Blaring. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a person I know I keep bringing up TikTok, but there's so many good things on there. There's a lady in New York that was part of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. She was a float holder, and she was going through the neighborhoods showing people the Christmas lights that people have up and stuff. It was really nice. And then, tonight, what time is it? 8. So it's probably on for you guys back east, but the lighting of the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center in New York is going on right now. We definitely have to tape that tonight. I'm not missing that. But that's on tonight. We love our Christmas specials that come on. And so just like Jim's talking about, all these fun things that lead up to the day of Christmas and, all the specials and stuff, you just can't beat them.
Dizney Nerd Herders were talking about Jollywood.
Mm-hmm.
What is Jollywood?
Jollywood?
Jollywood is brand new now.
new.
It's a brand new Christmas party that they're having at Hollywood Studios. It's in its first year. It's already started. They've had their first couple shows. I guess there's 9 events happening this year. It's themed around 1920s glory days of Hollywood type of thing. So it's very 1920s. The dresses that they wore in the 1920s. I want to say
Flappers?
not really Al Capone
Like
type
flappers,
of thing, but
yeah.
maybe a little bit 10 years before Al Capone. I don't know, but it was like like flappers and the guys with the collar things on, the
tweed
sleeves and the watches and the vests and stuff like that. So
and they encourage the guests to dress up in that era too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that,
and they have different party areas and different clubs and jazz musicians and supposedly unique character meet and greets.
Yeah.
But they the first couple shows didn't go over too well, so they're already making adjustments to each night as they've been going along. They've been making slow adjustments to try to make it better already this season. That tells you that they're definitely receiving feedback, and definitely it's not all positive, but they are making adjustments as the season goes along. So we're happy about it. We're not going until I think our night is December 16th. So by the time it gets to that, hopefully it's less things to people can complain about. Maybe it's going to benefit us rather than going that first night where everything kind of wasn't optimal.
Right.
Now we're going like 6 weeks later, and it's going to be hopefully a lot better than what they were complaining about or whatever in the first night. But it looks promising.
It's an additional cost.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like it depends on the night, but I think it's right around 159 per night, which when you look at it, they don't get, like, if you get the Christmas party at Magic Kingdom, you get free cookies, hot chocolate, eggnog, whatever. This you get nothing free. No free cookies, no free drinks. It's only 4 hours long.
That's a lot of money for
it is a lot of money.
We're going with Mouse Talk, Walt and Melissa.
Yeah, so we're very excited about that. We're gonna have fun regardless.
Right.
So and luckily, yeah, we're going with friends, and it's gonna be a good time. But it'll be interesting how it morphs and develops over the next few years. I think it's generally going to get better as they get feedback, but it's got to be worth. It's got to be worth the money you're spending for it.
Our cat just noticed a squirrel on the TV, and she's ready to jump on it.
Oh, you see it?
I see her. I gotta get
We have
her.
it's the Yule log thing with Christmas squirrels, and they're all like. Squirrels.
I saw her. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I didn't realize she was going to jump up there.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing in my face?
Welcome in, Najima Brown.
Welcome. Jim, do you have anything like a Christmas tree lane or candy cane lane or anything like that in your area?
Marshmallow Kisses, is that the same?
Marshmallow World is his favorite Christmas song. Marshmallow Kisses. What's wrong with you?
What?
It was in the Marshmallow World that you like that song.
Oh, that's my fave. There isn't anything like that I know of around here in the Tampa area. But last year, we went on there's a river. The Hillsborough River goes through Tampa and around it. And we went on a boat ride, like a double-decker boat ride. I don't know what boats are called. But it was decked out with Christmas lights, and they had Christmas music playing, and there was they had concessions on there, and it went up and down the river, and people that live on the river would decorate, some of them, decorate their homes and stuff. So there were some cool sights to see. So we did that last year, and that was different and a neat new experience for us. I don't know if we'll do it again, but it was cool last year. We took pictures.
That's different.
Welcome, in, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
When you mentioned the boat on the riverfront going by the houses, I instantly thought of Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas with the boat going by all the houses. So
I thought of Just Around the River Bend by Pocahontas.
What the heck? That's a river. That's like not even with homes and stuff.
It's been so long since I've seen that, but you're right. I do remember that.
We definitely will be watching Emmett Otters. We watch it every year.
And their blooper reels. You ever see that?
Yes, on YouTube. Yeah. Oh my god. It's hilarious.
I saw that for the first time last year because you guys mentioned
it.
You
guys have mentioned that. And
I got to see it. So yeah, and then he puts the bloopers on us.
Yeah, the bloopers aren't as wholesome, I don't think.
Tammy said she would try a cookie made from a mouse. I bet they are yummy. I'm
what? A mouse?
She meant like if Mickey Mouse made them, not that they were like there's mouse meat in the cookie.
I would hope not.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, speaking of baking, that's a horrible segue with a mouse, but do you guys do any kind of baking during the holidays that's a must for you? Or do you bake for yourselves or others because you don't really eat it or can't eat it? Or what do you guys do for that?
We make Santa cookies. You know, we put them out for Santa to come
on Christmas Eve. But in the morning, you do what? Crescent?
I do cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls, Pillsbury.
But we don't like bake. You know, it's just,
we're not big.
We tried doing Christmas cookies one year, and Sophie is it took her like hours just to get one cookie done. So I was like, we're not doing that again.
For cookie decorating.
Yeah, to decorate cookies.
Oh, those are fun. You can make those look like anything you want to look like. You know, it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be.
And what about you, Jim?
Nothing that we do every year necessarily, but we have on many occasions, many years. There's one cookie my wife loves. It's actually been a couple years since we've made them, or my mother-in-law's made them. But they're pretty good. I can't even tell you what's in them. It's chocolatey and kind of coconutty, and maybe graham cracker. Yeah, I can't remember. But those were pretty good, and that's specifically for the holidays. And then again, we haven't done this in a long time, but there was a very simple. They're not cookies. They're actually made with saltine crackers, and I think we called them cracker cookies. And you kind of crumble them up and spread them on a cookie sheet, and then you drizzle chocolate over them and probably some other things. And it was surprisingly easy and delicious. So I
Really?
should do that again. I forgot all about that till you just asked me. But
We'll have to try that.
There was something I saw, as I'm bringing up TikTok again. There are some good ideas on TikTok, but they actually laid out a bunch of saltine crackers, and they didn't crumble them up. They left them as a cracker, and then they drizzled. I think they put Hershey's bars in the packet, still sealed, in hot water to melt it, and then they cut a hole, and then they would drizzle it over the crackers, and then use a knife and smooth it over, and they put like Christmas sprinkles and stuff on it, and it made like a salty, crunchy, crispy, chocolatey type of a treat. And I thought that might be fun to try.
I think that's sort of what I'm talking about. Although we did crumble them up, and I remember that kind of simulating like brittle, like but a much softer brittle.
Yeah, Christmas correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. But keeping them whole, what's the difference?
Yeah,
do that.
Holiday popcorn. You know, you could drizzle the chocolate over the popcorn, add some M&Ms in there, mix them up, put some pretzels in. There's all kinds of fun stuff that you can make for treats and things.
They do that at the confectionery now. You did that, the bowl of the popcorn and all the stuff. You can do that in a section of the confectionery in Magic Kingdom. Yeah, you can load up the popcorn now.
You can put so many things in the popcorn.
Yeah. We did watch our first full-length movie, I think, yesterday when we were decorating. We watched A Christmas Story. Like, actually watched it. We've had it play in the background before, but we actually paid attention to it as we were doing stuff. And that was nice to watch. And I was saying to Derek, for those that haven't seen the sequel, shut your ears if you don't want to hear. I was just like, I like what they did with Scott Farkus's character in the sequel. Like, he came around full circle and learned his lesson and everything. So,
I mean, like the recent
first, but
Yeah,
what was
the
that?
recent sequel or the
Yes.
failed sequel.
The actual sequel. The other one is just somewhere.
That movie's interesting because this is a sign that you're getting older. Because when I
Oh my
talk,
gosh, you said this.
I talk to like the associates that are like in the early, like state Sophie's age, and I asked them stuff. I said, have you ever seen The Christmas Story? And they said no. I'm like, you've never seen The Christmas
You're
Story?
missing out.
And then I kind of relate it. It's like I graduated in the mid '80s. When that movie came out, the time frame of that movie was in the 40s. So that's about 40 years difference. So the people who are like 2023, 40 years ago would be about the time when that movie came out. But it's the generation of 40 years. So they probably think, oh, the 80s are so long ago, and the 40s are like way in the past. So it's just kind of, when you think of the time frame and how quick time goes by, it's kind of interesting. But I did want to mention Jamie Wahai is listening, but she's working on some Christmas gifts. They got a work party coming up. Some of the things other people make are Yule logs.
Uche de Noel. I probably butchered that.
We got donuts and tater cookies for Hanukkah. That was
Baked,
Tammy.
baked Stalin and panettone. You could buy panettone.
Isn't that a music
You
group?
can buy that. That's, oh my god, that's panettonic. You can buy that in the store. Like, they're expensive and they're like this big in a square box of the bread, but it's really good.
Yes. So yeah, we had, like Jim had said, one thing I always made during the holidays was, I don't know if you call it a sugar cookie, but it would have cranberries in it. It has white chocolate chips in there, and then you drizzle on top the white chocolate too, and those are like,
I would like to.
really
I think,
amazing.
does it have orange in it too?
I had an orange
Like a
juice
zest or something?
like that, kind of like the
I would like
dressing
to
I made.
put chocolate chips in them too.
No.
My favorite all-time cookie for the holidays is just a simple chocolate chip cookie, but I love when they come fresh out of the oven, hot and ooey gooey goodness. You just break them apart, and the chocolate stretches, and you eat them, and you gotta lick your fingers off with the chocolate. Oh my god!
The better.
Yes, Full House chocolate chips. I mean, you just can't get any better than a regular chocolate chip cookie. I love it.
So another big time of year for movie releases is during the holidays. So
Yep.
what movies have you seen recently, and what movies are you possibly looking
We
forward
know
to
one that's coming out.
So we'll start with Jim.
I haven't seen anything new this year yet, but last year, I quite enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Mm.
I thought that was quite good. I watched it a couple of times.
We have to watch that. We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's good, and funny.
Any movies coming out that you're looking forward to this year?
I can't tell you one Christmas movie that's coming out right now. I have no idea what's on the docket.
Well, they have Wonka, which is coming out. Like a
Oh, I've seen. Yeah.
We saw recently.
Not really Christmas, but
No,
it's Christmassy with
yeah.
candy.
It's December. We just saw the Ballad of the Songbird.
Snakes, Songbirds, and
There you
Snakes.
go.
That was the
Hunger Games
prequel to
one.
Hunger Games. That was really good, actually.
Was it?
Charlie and Stacey, what about you guys?
Jeez, we don't make it to the movies
We
that
haven't.
often, too. I think the last one we saw was the new Indiana Jones
And I
Probably
didn't see that one.
movie.
I didn't-
That was fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was okay. It was definitely better than the fourth one, but not better than the original three. That's the way I rated it fourth. But as for Christmas movies this year, we've already watched pretty much the main ones: A Christmas Story, the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I love that one.
The Heat Miser and Freeze one.
Yeah,
I
we
saw that
watched
one.
Year Without Santa Claus with Sophie the other night, and she wouldn't let us watch Nesta the Long-Eared Donkey
No.
because
I
she's
put my foot on
excited with that one.
No.
We watch White Christmas when we're putting up the Christmas tree. That's the first tree we put up of the year. That's where we watch it. Traditionally, we watch White Christmas during that, so it's always
Is
fun
there
to
any
watch.
movies that are coming out that you want to see?
Nothing is really doing much for me. I saw the Wonka one. I'm not.
So you
You
might want to see
know,
that one.
Might
And
want
I didn't know the one you said that there's a prequel to Hunger Games. That might be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
It's a backstory on Snow, which was
President
the
Snow.
president. Yeah.
Like how he became how he is now or was, kind of thing.
Yeah. It's the story is. I mean, it fits perfect with the theming and the mood of it. How they filmed it fits in perfect with the trilogy.
It's
It's actually they made 4 movies.
it's not like action. It's not action packed
Yeah, it's
like the others, but it
it's-
complements them.
yes, it's well made. Probably not as good as the other ones, but it complements. It said exactly. It complements it.
Yeah. It has its moments of action and stuff like that, but it's a well-made story, and I would not be surprised if she wrote another book and they made another movie because they said they won't make movies unless Susan Collins writes the books.
Yeah.
That was very good. So Mark says, I love Spritz cookies because they remind me of childhood Christmas times.
No, I never heard of Spritz cookies.
I don't think I've had a Spritz cookie before. You
Let
can't,
me ask you guys a question, if you don't mind. Is there a Christmas movie that maybe isn't on the top of everybody's list? It isn't one of the classics. It isn't. Maybe nobody else likes it, but you like it, and you like to watch it every year. Is there anything like that for you guys?
I don't know. Mark said Die Hard is a great Christmas movie. I
mean,
I don't.
that debate's been going on for years if it's Christmas or not.
Well, when we did our chat, we talked about the Mickey's Christmas Carol, Muppets Christmas Carol. That's one of my favorite Christmas
That's
movies.
a fun rendition.
And I think you guys were less. It was okay.
Charlie didn't like it.
I thought Jim too. It was okay, like the music in it. I love like the music. So I don't know if that's an overall feeling of what people think of it, but that's definitely one of our favorite movies.
Yeah.
We usually watch White Christmas and Christmas Eve.
But these are ones that are less known or that people watch. But yeah, we do watch White Christmas.
Was the Night Before Christmas, the cartoon?
That's the Rankin and Bass.
Have you guys seen that?
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, so with the mice, right? And he has to fix the clock. Yeah, I love that one.
We love the Rankin and Bass movies, cartoons, or stuff. I taped stuff from when I was a child, and we always watch a Muppet Family Christmas. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty funny. And then in my opinion, this is the original Toy Story, but it's called A Christmas Toy, and it's with the Muppets. Well, Kermit the Frog is in it, and then all the toys come to life. It's a live action movie, and when the kids leave the room, the toys come to life. And you can watch it, I think, on YouTube. It's called The Christmas Toy. And it's really a cute, endearing, Christmas movie. But I don't know if a lot of people know about it. But it's about, like, one year there was a toy that was a Christmas toy. Now this year is another toy, but the first toy doesn't want their place taken. And it just goes from there. So I like it. I would suggest watching it.
What about you, Charlie and Stacy?
Avery watches Home Alone.
Yeah.
He looks at that as a Christmas movie. So we've already done that too with him.
I like Scrooged, like Mark had mentioned. I like Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Yes, we do that one. Yeah.
We do that one too. We have watched.
We've already watched that.
90% of the Christmas movies already this season. So
welcome, Anna. Yes, Emmett Otters.
We will rewatch them too.
Yeah.
What about you?
As far as movies go, I don't know anybody else that likes this movie, but I like Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn.
I haven't seen that one yet. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out my as homework. I haven't seen that one.
Vince Vaughn is funny, and when Vince Vaughn is allowed to be Vince Vaughn, he's pretty good. And it's a charming story. As far as TV shows, I like the Ted Lasso Christmas episode. I think that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the Frozen Christmas special or whatever. I think it's called Frozen Ever After, maybe. I don't know what it's called. But the songs in that, there's a couple of there's some music in it, maybe two, three new songs in it. Well, it's not new anymore. But those are really good songs. So I enjoy watching that as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of new movies that are coming out on Netflix, Paramount, or Amazon Prime. There's one with, oh my gosh, Eddie Murphy. That one looks really good. It looks hilarious. I think it's called Christmas Tree Lane, hence what we're going to.
Has that come out yet?
I don't know if it's out, but it's coming out. It's on Amazon.
Okay, yeah, I want to see that one
We've
too.
seen previews.
Disney Plus has some stuff coming out too.
What people are saying. So Mark said the greatest Christmas story ever told, and Tammy said girlfriends of Christmas Past or Scrooge. Angela says Christmas Shoes is a good one. If I
We have
remember
all
right, that
three
is
of those
yeah,
DVDs.
that is like a tearjerker.
Yeah, we have all three of
So
those.
Mark said Scrooge, Emmett, Odyssey, John, Lethal Weapon from
That does take place during Christmas. Yeah.
Sherry, Destination Fun said we watched National Lampoon's Christmas. Trading Places, yeah,
That's a
that
must.
was too.
National Lampoon's
Mark must be
is
about my age.
Chevy Chase's heyday. Yeah.
And cruising scene, watched Home Alone in New York with a grandchild the other night. Greg will get pizza every year, and
Just like the first
I
Home
tell
Alone.
him, cool, do it on a day I'm at work and you're off because
He doesn't like them that much.
no, I'm not a big fan.
It just brings back memories. Like I'll order the pizza. Sometimes I'll get it, or I'll have it delivered, and just like he does in the movie. And I just have my own pizza party, and I watch my movie. It's something that I've done for years, and I enjoy it. I watched the first two. I refuse to watch anything after that. They're not Home Alone movies to me. They're knockoffs.
I don't think I've seen the others either.
Pepper Tree also
Yeah.
boosted Jim on Ted Lasso Christmas episode. Gary says, how can anything be bad when Adina Menzel is seen in it? Welcome in, Kelly, from the Mickey Bunch.
Kelly, welcome in.
So we're just talking a little bit about, oh my gosh, it's almost time. Can
I
you believe it?
know.
It's already time here.
And
Wow.
it's sweater weather. You know, it's sweater weather. Have you seen that SNL skit where they say it's sweater weather? Keeps repeating it like that.
But wow, I did not realize. I knew this hour was going to go fast, but I didn't realize. I looked up and now there's this. It's 3 minutes
I know.
left.
There's a lot to talk about for the holidays,
it
but
is.
it's just getting started. Like we're just getting started. It's not even December yet, and they've already been getting ready for Christmas before Halloween has even showed up.
You know what though? Normally on Black Friday they start playing Christmas music at our store.
Well, that makes sense though.
But they didn't play the first Christmas song. They played like at 4 in the afternoon on when was it on Monday or Tuesday this week? It must have been Tuesday, and it was Tuesday. It was yesterday, and I said, "Is that the first Christmas song of the year?" And I was like getting depressed because I hadn't heard a Christmas song on the radio yet.
I play it on our personal computer when I'm at work. We have a station that plays just Christmas music. It's the Valley Christmas station. And sometimes they'll have it where you can type in a keyword every hour for a chance to win $1,000. That ended. They might bring it back. So, but they have different contests. It's fun to listen to their show every day.
Mark says Christmas story. The greatest Christmas story ever told is the 20th Century Fox called Die Hard about its 30th anniversary release. That's funny. Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight.
You.
Appreciate you coming on.
Thank
Always
you
great to
for
have you on here.
Charlie and Stacy
Yes.
and Jim for coming on. It's been a long time.
We've known each other for many years,
Yes.
and you guys are dear to us.
Too long. No, that's not what I mean.
No.
So we wish you guys a great holiday season. But thank
Yes.
you. Any
And you.
words from Dizney Nerd Herders? Would you like to final words to say?
Well, thanks again for having us. Again, it's been too long since we've gotten together. We gotta do it more often. And it's we're looking forward to a really great Christmas season. We have a whole another 26, 27 days of it, so it's I'm still excited. Since things start so early down here in Florida, they like to celebrate things so early. But I think in regards to the length of Halloween, it makes the Christmas time seem that much shorter since getting able to celebrate it. So it does happen fast and furious down here, I think, and we're looking forward to that. But thanks for inviting us. You guys are awesome. We thank you guys.
And if you guys aren't familiar, they go live right before us. They
Dizney
go
Nerd Herders.
7 o'clock on Wednesdays, 4 o'clock our time on the Pacific Coast. They go live from the parks. They do curbside fires. They do campsite fires, curbside.
I think they'd get a citation if they did a curbside fire.
So, so check them out, please. You guys won't regret it. And then Jim,
more sunshine, please.
Yes, final words from you.
Earlier in the show, Gregory had asked me about Christmas inflatables, and I told you Erin had seen one and she told me it was really cool. And I remember thinking, that is cool. I want to see that. But I couldn't remember what it was, so I texted her, asked her what that was, and she couldn't remember either. So sorry. That's
Hey, what is it? Oh, you don't have it.
don't know. I know where it is, and I'll go see it eventually, but we can't remember what it was. Stupid.
And Tim goes live on Tuesdays, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. So please check him out. I love your intro. Your intro just cracks me up.
And then when he gets
thanks.
And the intermissions and all, yeah, it's all great.
snacks, and it's like the
Thank you.
old time film look of the intermission and everything.
Cruising Scene. Oh, the Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. I don't think I've seen those.
We need to see those, and the Santa Claus series. We haven't seen that yet either. And there's so much to watch.
So we are working on, we're going to do a show next week. We're going to be working on our Carnival Celebration Cruise, which is the one that we just came off. So I don't know how quick we can get those out with working in retail, but we're going to try our best to get them out as quick as we can. And then we're going to jump back to the NCL Encore Cruise. So that's what's coming up next from us. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate all the love and support.
Thank you.
And I'm Derek.
And I'm Gregory.
If you forgot our names, it's okay, because I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
We are just getting started. Wow.
Have a great night, everyone. Thanks
Have a
again.
good night.